What's up guys, how's it going, and welcome to Days Watch channel. In this video I'm gonna be trying something new right here, and I'm gonna talk about the Rolex Submariner. And for all of you guys who are thinking of getting the most iconic Rolex that's ever been made, it is the Submariner. Alright, there's no question about it, but which one to buy? Which one to, which Submariner do you get, right? Do you want the vintage one, which I totally, item void it like the plague, guys, right? If you're new to watches, right, you're new to Rolex, and you haven't heard of terms like, tritium lume, you haven't heard terms like creamy lume, pumpkin color, PCG, Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. You don't know, if you don't know what a serif is, if you don't know what meters first is, if all that sounds like gibberish to you, don't fucking go vintage, man. You're gonna get your ass ripped into smithereens, all right? So stay away from vintage Rolex, stay away from vintage Submariners. But you're looking to get the latest and greatest, right? The ceramic Submariners, right? And of course, the first one that always has to come to mind is the no date sub, the reference 114060M, I believe. And man, these watches are, you're probably like a James Bond wannabe. You love James Bond. You want to be that secret agent with a posh British accent. But let me tell you, these watches they're a bit boring, all right? They're a bit boring, The Submariner 114060 no date sub. Yeah, it's all right, it's a dime a dozen, right? Every Tom, Dick, and Harry has a Rolex Submariner, no date. And, what can I say? It's a victim of its own success, right? But, if you're going to buy a Rolex Submariner, you're probably a bit of a prick anyway. So I say go big or go home, right? Go big or go home. You need a motherfucking Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea, reference 126660. And you know what? The prices are pretty much the same. The prices are pretty much the same. These are 44 millimeter chunky monkey. And look at that. Look at that. It's actually surprisingly wearable, You wear this, right? You load up with some steroids, Anavar, you pump some iron, you become a fucking bodybuilder, and this is the watch you wear, man. This is the one to get, right? You wear this thing, and if someone asks you, is that a real Rolex? You freaking bring your wrist up to his fucking face, boom, and knock his teeth out, and then he'll remember, yeah, right, that's a real fucking Rolex. A Rolex Deep Sea, bring it up to his face, boom, you're loaded up on roids, you go through the roid rage, how dare you question that this is a real Rolex, boom, in your face, right? Get this Deep Sea Dweller. And in all honesty, guys, jokes aside, you can get these for, oh, look at this one. No box, no papers. How about this one? No box, no papers. Oh, look, this guy, 2018, original box, original papers, asking for pretty much 15,000 Canadian. That's pretty fair, right? That's a pretty good buy, right? You're looking for a Rolex Submariner. Go big or go home, don't hold back, right? Don't hold back, right? This is the watch for you, all right? You want to get a little fancy, you can go for the Deep Sea Dweller, James Cameron, kind of like this guy, no box, no papers. But I say just stick to the, sorry, 17, that's a lot of money, man, guys. Like, who gives a shit what color it is? You want a fucking Rolex Submariner, go get the deep sea, man. Don't hold back. You know, the other one is 126600. This Sea Dweller, surprisingly, yeah, they're pretty good too. The 50th anniversary. It's 1 millimeter less in diameter than the deep sea. But in terms of pricing, this is actually a little bit more. Let's see, what's the cheapest? This guy's 16 grand. No pill. You gotta find one of the box and papers, guys. No original papers. No original. So these are a little bit more expensive than the deep sea. But I say go for the deep sea, like go big or go home. This is kind of like, it's a little bit in limbo, middle of nowhere. You want to get you're looking to get a Submariner. You're probably a little bit of a prick. You've done well for yourself. You want to show the world that you got a fucking Rolex on your wrist. Go big or go home. Don't hold back. Don't settle for no date sub. Don't settle for no like 41 millimeter, Kermit or whatever. Save yourself some cash and get yourself the 12660, right? This is the revised edition from the 11660. Apparently the lugs have been shaped to be a little bit more ergonomic, a little bit more wearable for wrists, and it's a great watch, right? I do, if I'm feeling like a bit of an asshole, a bit of a prick, and I want to take it on someone, and they ask me, hey, is that a real Rolex? I bring it up right to the face, boom, and smack him right in the forehead, right, and leave the imprint of the coin edging on the bezel, boom, right on his forehead, and he'll forever know that, yeah, that's a real Rolex. It's a real Rolex, right? Because the bezel edges are sharp as heck, and boom, right. So that's the one to get, guys. Okay, thanks for watching.